This is the rock for Faith Powell.
I remember when I was a little girl and my sister finally got her driver's license. We were so excited.
I remember when I was a little girl and my sister finally got her driver's license. We were so excited.
Now that my sister could drive, we decided we wanted to go somewhere. So myself, my cousin, and my sister all decided that we wanted to take a trip to the Hoover Dam.
Well, now my sister, she could drive, so we decided we wanted to do something.
We knew first that we needed to ask our dad's permission. So we said, Dad, do you mind if we go to the Hoover Dam?
My sister, my cousin, and myself, we all decided that we would like to go to the Hoover Dam.
Our dad's response was, absolutely not. It is not safe. And you just got your driver's license. You're still in the awkward stage.
So we all decided we wanted to go, but we knew that we needed to ask my dad first. So we went and asked him if we could go to the Hoover Dam and play.
We felt really defeated that he didn't want us to go to the Hoover Dam. So,
My dad said, "No way possible. You guys are not going to the Hoover Dam to play. No, no, no." We all looked at him and we were really disappointed, but he said no.
to the store to get some things. And after he left, we all kind of looked at each other. We still really wanted to go to the Hoover Dam, so we decided together that we were going to go.
So my dad, he had to go out and buy some things, and then we looked at each other and we were kind of scheming. We decided that, okay, we can really go really quickly and come back and it'll be fine. He'll never know. So we decided that we would go.
My sister had a blue Toyota, so we all jumped in the car and started our journey. Boy, did we think we were stuck and that everyone was just checking.
My sister, she had a blue Toyota, and we all got in and we were really excited. The three of us were driving down. People were looking at us.
Driving, it was great.
My sister was driving, and then finally we arrived, and we decided that we wanted to play with rocks. We wanted to throw the rocks into the river, and they would skid across the water. If you have the flat rocks, they'll just jump.
Once we got there, we decided that we were going to throw some rocks into the water. The really flat rocks. If you find the really flat rocks that are just right.
So my sister and my cousin were standing at the top of the hill, and I was down more towards the bottom.
The hill, and my sister and my cousin stayed up on the hill, and I walked down to get closer to the water.
So I was down there throwing rocks into the water.
My sister and my cousin were up top, just throwing the rocks in the water, but I was down closer to the water, really trying to skip those babies across.
And then my sister, she yelled out for me to look out, and I did. I ducked down, but unfortunately, I stood back up too soon.
All of a sudden, my sister started screaming, "Look out, look out!" And I had ducked down, and I looked back, and here comes this giant rock flailing at me and hit me directly.
But oh my goodness, a huge rock came and it hit me upside the head, and oh boy, I was all confused.
Are you all right? Are you all right? I was so dizzy. I felt awful. It was terrible.
I stood up.
Oh, I was just bleeding. Blood was
Really dizzy, and my sister was rushing down to see if I was all right.
So my sister ran down there. She was like, I told you to look out. But she was like, okay, we've got to go. We've got to get home now.
driving. My
My
sister's driving
grip
really
of where I was
fast.
at, and I'm all confused.
I was thinking, oh my God, we're going to crash. She's driving really fast. So we arrive home, and my dad's home. There.
So we all ran to the car and we jumped in. My sister, she was weaving in and out of traffic, driving really quickly to try to get us home. We arrived home.
Freaked out. He's like, what happened? What if I have a really super huge cut? Or, what's going on? And then I saw the blood running down.
We arrived home and we realized that my dad was there. And oh boy, was he going to be angry, but it didn't matter. We had to go inside.
I told you not to leave the house. I told you you can't drive. I told you. Why didn't you listen to me? We don't have time for
My
that
sister drove like a maniac to get us home. I was so nervous.
So we had to explain to my dad. We explained that we went to the Hoover Dam and, we knew he was going to be upset, but we told him.
When we got home, we saw that Dad was already back. We all kind of looked at each other.
And he was upset. He laid into us, boy. He was like, I told you guys not to go. I told you. You guys are definitely going to be punished.
So when we got in the house,
But you know what? We don't have time to do that now. We're not going to worry about that now. We've got to get to the hospital.
why is there blood? So I started to explain, I know you told us not to.
So my father took us to the hospital, and they were like, what's wrong? There's blood all over. And they discovered that it was really just a small little cut. Just a small one.
Just started bawling us out. I told you not to go. I told you it wasn't safe. You are in so much trouble.
one word to each other.
So they were like, yeah, you're going to need stitches. You're going to have to get a shot. Stitches will help the wound. A shot is for tetanus to prevent tetanus.
Hospital. Oh, but when we get back,
You know better than that.
Man, I got that shot. And, oh, it hurts so bad.
Told you. Why didn't you listen to me? Why didn't you listen to me? So we're
so I get to the hospital and the nurse comes over and she brings me to the back, rushes me to the back,
So
sees all the blood on me, but once she actually looked at the cut,
the nurse,
she realized it wasn't.
we had to do the bald spot in order to get stitches. So they had to cut my hair, and I actually had a bald spot on my head. And I only had to get about 2 or 3 stitches. It really wasn't that bad.
So I ended up needing stitches, and I was so upset by this. I did not.
So once we got the stitches done with and the shot done with, the doctor looked at me and said, all right, you can go home. We got home, and I knew my father was there, and boy, I was worried, but I just sat there as quiet as I possibly could be.
So before they could,
Because he was very clear, remember? He was clear that he was going to punish us.
off some of my hair, so I had a bald spot on the back of my head. It ended up only taking 2, maybe 3 stitches to fix it.
So as I remember the story, man, when we got home, my father laid into us, boy. He was upset.
So after I got my stitches and my shot,
He said, I told you guys not to go. I told you, and you went anyway. Why did you go?
so on the way home, my dad was completely.
So
He just
I was looking at my sister back and forth. We were going back and forth, and we just, finally, my dad was like, you guys are punished 1 whole week. You're going to stay home.
as soon as we got in the house, Dad
And my sister, she really wanted to use her new driver's license. She wanted to drive.
you were so stubborn.
My father said, no way, you are not going to drive. Absolutely not.
my sister and I played the blame game. Well, she wanted to. Well, no, she wanted to. And so my dad just decided, you know what? The both of you are grounded. 1 week. Got to stay home.
You know, something worse really could have happened, my father said. You never know. She could have gotten seriously injured.
My sister lost her driving privileges. My dad was so mad. He, gave her the whole lecture on how
So,
dangerous it
two
was
of us,
taking us to the Hoover
we looked
Dam
over at him,
from her
and
throwing
boy, from that point on, we sure did obey.